welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. Had a long, interesting day, had to take care of a little bit of business, but now I'm back at the house checking out a new beer. Now, if you've been watching the videos, you know I'm doing this Brewer's Advent Calendar from 2021 from Kalea. So far we've had two pretty decent beers, and now it's time for the third. Like I said before, I prepared cards for all these, so my wife will be shuffling through them, trying to get the correct one as I pick the beer. So let's see what we have for day number 3. Get it out. AlmsHell. Interesting name. So it looks like this one is called Alms Craft Beer. AlmsHell. The can is actually quite kind of neat. They have the little pictures of the cans here on the side, and I couldn't really tell what it was. But when you look at this one here, it's obviously like a pair of lederhosen pants, which is kind of neat. See if we have anything on the can worth noting. ABV 5.2, 500 milliliters. Not a whole heck of a lot going on other than that. Now again, like I said before, this is from Kalea, and they use this app, so there's a little bit of one of those scan codes on here, so you can scan it and check out the beer if you do that. And it looks like this is from the Privatbrauerei Egerer. Now I do remember last year there were a number of beers from this Egerer brewery, and like I said before, all of them were pretty good last year. I had the 12 beers of Christmas, not the full one, but it was solid. So let's check this one out. Go to my Hocker Shore glass. Again, this is one of the glasses I picked up from the Coleman's Military Surplus. If you like this one, I told you, Bullman's Beer Review is actually doing the European version. It looks like they're bottles. I think some of the beers are the same, but some are different. So if you want to check out the European version, I'll throw the link up here for Bullman's Beer Reviews. He does some great stuff. And if you want to check out the 12 Beers of Christmas, also put out by Kalea, check out Imperfectly Me Crafts. Mallory and Chu have been going through those. So it kind of shows you the full range of what's available from this from the Kalea Advent Calendar and their range. Now, I will say this. I think Anderson picked this up for about $60 out in Cleveland at the Costco. For 24 beers, they're 16.9 ounce cans. Really not a bad deal. And most of these are beers you probably would never see otherwise in the U.S. I mean, I've never seen any of these other than the 12 days one I did last year. So, super cool. All right. AlmsHell Privatbrauerei Egerer, 5.2%, 15 IBUs. Let's check it out. Ratings-wise, does pretty good on tap, 3.42. Beer Advocate, 3.56. I think if I remember correctly, on Beer Advocate, the only check-ins were people that drank the Advent Calendar kind of ahead of the days they should have, so there might have been like 6 or 7 check-ins. As far as color, this thing is crystal clear. I have my Brew HQ chart. I would probably say this is maybe a 4. Pale gold. Ton of carbonation there. Looks really nice. You can see right through it. So beautiful looking beer. Head, just like the last one I had, 2.5 fingers. So pillowy white, soft looking head. Looks really nice. Let's give it a sniff. Breathe it in. Do that too frequently. This is light malt. You pick up a little bit of a kind of a spicy yeast, a little bit of a grassiness, not super spicy, but a little bit of yeast. I will say the last one I had, this is another Helles lager. This one has more of an aroma to it. It smells a lot better than the last one. Not that the last one was bad, it was just kind of a bit basic in there. This kind of has a more robust smell. So, Prost, let's see what it's like. Go with the body first. Probably a bit of a medium light body. I think this has a little more body than the last one. Last one was a little bit on the light side. I think the last one was a hefty, was a bit light. This is a little better. I have to say the taste probably largely follows the nose. Light malt, tiny bit of maybe like a honey sweetness to it, a little bit of an herbal quality. A slight bit of hops. Again, it's only 15 IBUs, so it's not a dominant, pronounced hop taste, but you do pick up a little bit on the back end, which kind of balances out the sweetness. Again, I think this is a solid beer. One of the things about these calendars, a lot of them tend to be like Helles lagers, Heffies, decent German beers, very sessionable, really good. A lot of them aren't really unique. You don't have big, bold flavors, but these are beers you could crush all day. I would never turn this down, right? It might not be something you go out of your way to find, but if someone offered you an AlmsHell, you could do much worse than this. Very solid beer once again. And when I did the 12 days last year, I kind of thought the same things. You had a lot of similar styles, but they were all slightly different, and you could pick up the nuanced differences between them, but all of them crushable, all of them good. And I think this is following through in the same kind of fashion. Solid beer. Be thrilled to try it again. AlmsHell Privatbrauerei, H. Egerer. Big thumbs up. Make sure I get over the box here. So far, 3 for 3. I'm enjoying all these beers. I look forward to the 4th one. If you like the video, please hit like. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. Until next time, cheers.